Half a day and good afternoon, everyone. Buenas to all. Thank you for being here. Happy to see all these hardworking, beautiful faces here in front of us. It is with deep privilege to join you for today's program and to present certificate number 130-38COR, a humble but heartfelt expression of recognition for the Western Pacific Veterans Community Foundation and its tremendous contribution to Guam's veteran community. Let me begin by simply saying, Undang kalon si Usmasi. Thank you very much. Thank you for believing that the journey of service doesn't end at separation, discharge, or retirement. It continues. It continues in every resume review. It continues in mock interview, job placement, training opportunity, and garden plot, where our veterans reclaim purpose, peace, and possibility. This career transition workshop is more than a professional development event. It is a statement that no one who has worn the uniform should have to walk the path of reintegration alone. The programs that this foundation leads, Vets to Depths, horticulture therapy, and the Veterans One Stop, are not just services, they are lifelines. They offer a blueprint for what community-led, culturally grounded veteran support can look like in the Pacific. Take my microphone. Thank you. What I find most powerful is how these efforts meet the needs of the whole person, the whole individual, not just the veteran, but the spouses, the children, and the caregivers. Not just employment, but healing. Not just policy, but purpose. And they do this all with heart, humility, and hustle. To Mr. Leonetta, Ms. Revo, and the entire team and board, thank you for your visionary leadership. You show us how investing in veterans uplifts not just individuals, but the soul of our island, the soul and the heart of our community. You show us how to look forward to our continued collaboration to ensure that those who serve receive the opportunities, respect, and care that they deserve. In my work as a policymaker, I am guided by the principle that our veterans are not statistics. They are living legacies. And our public institutions must reflect that understanding. And our community must support. That means greater access to healthcare, stronger reentry programs, and sustained investment in veteran-owned entrepreneurship and workforce development. I thank this foundation for already leading that charge, and I look forward to continuing our collaboration, not only in recognition, but in resourcing, policies, and creating outcomes. So on behalf of the 38 Guam Legislature, and my good friend here, Senator and Majority Leader, Senator Jessie Lujan, and with deep gratitude for all that you do, I am proud to present this certificate in recognition of your service to those who have served us all. Thank you so much. Undang kalu sa Diyos Masi. I'm going to pass the mic to my good friend here. Sir?
Thank you, Senator Shelly. As she said, the certificate number, they're all the same numbers, okay? It's certificate number 130-38 CRR, of course, is sponsored and introduced by Senator Shelly, Vice Speaker Ada, Speaker Bloss, Senator Borja, Senator Duenas, Senator Gumatautau, myself, Senator Salas Matanani, Senator Taitigui, Senator Barnett, Senator Munya Barnes, Senator Parkinson, Senator Paris, Senator San Augustine, and Senator Terlai. Certificate of recognition presented to, of course, the name of either the foundation or individuals. For your participation and support in the Western Pacific Veterans Community Foundation's Career Transition Workshop, and to commend you for your contribution to Guam's veteran community. The Committee on Rules of the 38 na Legislatura ng Guam herein directs that this official expression of its recognition and commendations be forthwith sent on behalf of the Legislatura ng Guam and the people of Guam, signed and sealed in the city of Agutya, Guam on the 17th day of June 2025, and certified by Frank F. Bloss Jr. Speaker, Chairperson Speaker V. Anthony Ada, Chairperson Committee on Rules, attested by Legislative Secretary Sabrina Salas Matanani, and of course the sponsor Shelly V. Calvo. And now, again, back to you, Majority Whip, to the announcement of the recipients.
Thank you so much, Senator Lujan. Before I announce everyone that is present, I would like to inform the general public that we will have some honoraries, awardee, that will call in via Zoom. This would be Ms. Marlene Rivo, Captain Paul De Moncada, and Lieutenant Commander Angelique De Moncada. They will be calling in, hi, half a day and buenas. I would like to welcome you guys here at the hearing room, the Guam Congress building, and say hi to everyone.
Half a day.
Anyway, since you guys are already here, before we call on everybody that is present today, we're gonna mention that you guys already actually Captain Paul De Moncada. This is your certificate, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, it's an honor.
And for Lieutenant Commander Angelique De Moncada, ma'am, this is your certificate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Would you like to offer any remarks?
We're just humbled to serve. Thank you to the legislature for your support of our veterans in Guam. Marlene, thank you very much, and thank you everybody out there.
Yes, I echo that. I'm just very happy to be included in the project, and I think you guys are doing great things for our veterans, and happy to be involved.
Thank you so much for all your contribution to our community and for your assistance to the organizations. And we're happy to recognize all your efforts. Thank you. And thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Oh, and now we're going to proceed to recognize everyone that's here today. Thank you again. We're going to start with calling in Miss Marlene Rivo. Yeah. We'll call on everybody, and then we'll take a photo at the end of the recognition. Yeah, just stay here. Marlene, I have worked with Marlene for a long time, the last 2 decades, and this woman has so much energy. I really thought that I'm that person who has a tremendous amount of energy, but she beats me.
She gave away her age. OMG.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call in WPVC Foundation. Is it Marlene? Any representative who would like to? Okay, so Marlene. Marlene had been working so hard for WPC. I know that. And the certificate of recognition is now presented to Wounded Warrior Project. Please state your name.
I am Julie Smithberg.
Nice to meet you and congratulations, Miss Julie. Retired Colonel Tim Puzan. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Former Captain of U.S. Marine Corps, Charlie Hermosa. Hoorah! Congratulations. Congratulations. Miss Jennifer Dakanai. Congratulations. Congrats.
We can go over here. That way we can
Yes. Miss Julie Smithberg. Oh, Miss Julie. Congratulations. Elad Levi. Levy? Or Mr. Elad Levy? I thought you have two first names.
It's all right.
Sir? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Aww. Miss Sophia Elizabeth Rivo Slumka. Congratulations, Sophia. Oh, it's always good to see you, girls.
Charlie, yeah, let's balance it out here. Are we? Yeah, maybe not.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that balance? You good? We're good? Closer, closer, closer. Okay, let's get in the frame of the...
I'd like to pass the microphone to Marls. I'd like to pass the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to all of you guys. And I'd like to pass the microphone to anybody who wants to have like brief remarks. And obviously, I want to thank you guys once again for all the efforts and all your initiatives that you offer our community. You guys have been a tremendous, tremendous pillars for our veterans. All the projects that you have been pushing forward, and all the collaborations that you've done with organizations in our community are incredibly essential. And they're actually very creative, especially the garden. I'm so proud of you guys. So thank you. And anytime you guys need to call me and Senator Jess to show up and plant with you guys, obviously we'll be there. But Marlene, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah. So Senator Shelly Calvo and Senator Jesse Lujan, on behalf of the Western Pacific Veterans Community Foundation, we want to thank you for always being ready to recognize all the volunteers that we have with our community. And as you notice, part of our name is community. So, so since we started doing the Veterans Initiative, we were civilians just like you guys. And then we went through that conditioning, and that conditioning is a branch of service that over choice. So the person that joined and the person coming out are two different people. So the programs that we create is a safe space for us veterans coming out, but it involves the civilian community. 100%, the goal of our programs that we create, 100% is community reintegration. So we are eternally grateful for all the support. Thank you again.
Thank you, Ms. Rivo. Yeah. From Ms. Judith of Wounded Warrior.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming out today to go and be recognized for all of your work that you have been to, not only us, but the community. I'm looking forward to working with you guys more with the Wounded Warrior Project, and thank you.
Colonel?
I have no prepared remarks. However, thanks for coming out, everybody. This is an honor. I appreciate that, senators, as well. Thanks for inviting me to be a speaker at the workshop. And hopefully that's workshop 1 and is followed up by an annual workshop 2 and so on and so forth. But it looks like a very successful event, and we'd like to keep that up. But thank you for the invite. There.
You're very welcome. Anyone else? Charlie, would you like to say?
Just again, thank you so much, Marlene. It was an honor. Thank you for allowing me to give a speech there. One of the things that I would say, I'm a past member of the board and the director as well, and I would say that we can't give up on that master plan. If you haven't taken a look at the master plan that we drew up a couple of years back, it's there ready to be executed. It's just a matter of keep knocking on that rock. It's going to break. We're going to find the funding, and something amazing is going to be created. We're almost there. We can't give up, and these workshops really work. We got to be able to get the veteran community back out there. So thank you so much, Marlene. Thank you so much for allowing me to keep supporting you. Whether I want, I'm there. Whether in my head I'm saying yes already for whatever you're thinking inside. So I appreciate it. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much for having me sing at the event, and I hope that there are many more events that I can sing our national anthem and our Finogi Chamorro for. And I'm so grateful to everybody that was able to come out, and I just want to say that it's really important for even dependents and civilians to get involved with military affairs and veterans affairs because they are so integral to our success as an island. Realistically, we need to understand how involved the military is with our island and what can we do to increase the interplay and how can we make it worthwhile for everybody. And so I'm looking forward to our future, and I'm looking forward to the involvement of more civilians in this sector. So yeah, thank you, everybody.
Oh, just an alibi. So since Colonel Puzan mentioned the second annual, the date is 18 to 19 June. So we already started the planning. And then just a caveat to Charlie's event, we're going to be giving the update brief for at-risk youth, at-risk homeless and homeless veterans project during the Society of American Military Engineers General Membership in September. So hope to see you guys there. Thank you.
So the master plan
that we created.
The master plan that we created
Yes, it's right.
2 decades ago. I fully support that. So I am there with you guys. And being the granddaughter of a 4-star general, I fully support military efforts, initiatives, and anything. So please involve me in any way that you guys would like me to be involved, and I will be there in full support in honor and memory of my grandfather.
Thank you.
Oh, why did I give it to her? I'm so used at Marlene always speaking. But thank you so much once again. And I would like to thank everyone who came here today to support the veterans, the initiatives that everybody have for our community. So thank you so much. And we're very honored and privileged to recognize each and every one of you. Thank you. Sidus Masi. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. Thank you so much. Half a day again, and good afternoon. Welcome, everyone, to the second segment of our recognition event. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege again, once again, I would like to reiterate that, to be with you today as we celebrate a partnership that reflects the values of inclusion, wellness, and shared purpose. It is my honor to present certificate number 138-38 COR to the Western Pacific Veterans Community Foundation and iCAN Resources Incorporated. This recognition is an acknowledgement of your meaningful partnership and shared leadership during the joint Tranquility Garden team building activity held on July 3, 2025. What you've created through this event is both practical and deeply symbolic. The Tranquility Garden is not only a physical space for nourishment and activity, it is a living reflection of the values that unite us: respect, healing, dignity, collaboration for every member of our community. As we stand here, we recognize a partnership grounded in inclusion and mutual support. One that brings together veterans, individuals with disabilities, caregivers, and community members from across Guam to cultivate more than just plants. You're cultivating belonging. You're cultivating safe space. You're modeling a way of working together where every person's contribution matters and where every voice is valued. I want to commend both organizations for showing up and for showing us how mission-driven collaboration can create impact in ways that policy alone cannot. By joining forces, you've created an environment that fosters personal growth, shared learning, and collective purpose. This garden, which I hope to see one day, I've always planned, but you always start early, way early in the morning. This garden reminds us that healing can happen in everyday moments through shared tools, a helping hand, and a quiet resilience of nature. And in today's fast-paced world, the reminder is powerful and needed, especially for ultra-stressed people, individuals like us. We have to visit their garden, Senator. I am especially encouraged by the way this partnership empowers participants to engage in meaningful work that supports wellness, mental health, and self-sufficiency. Your efforts affirm what we know to be true, that our veterans and individuals and disability communities are not defined by challenges, but by potential, strength, and service. The work you've done here represents the kind of integrated, thoughtful approach we aim to support as public servants, one that uplifts those often left at the margins and draws people through access, opportunity, and empowerment. So, on that note, and on behalf of my good friend, Majority Leader Senator Jessie Lujan, and the whole 38 Guam legislature, and in my personal capacity as someone who deeply believes in community-rooted healing and advocacy, I offer this certificate with immense gratitude and admiration. And I truly look forward to be gardening with you guys one of these days, very soon. See, the thing is, We wake up so early every day, 5 a.m. Yeah, 5. We wake up 4. Okay, we wake up very early, Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 a.m. I was hoping Saturdays I can sleep in until 7. You start at 7, right? I guess we'll extend waking up early. So let this moment serve not only as recognition of the success of this team building activity, but as an encouragement for the continued growth of partnership and programs that sustain it. And I encourage our whole community and everyone here in Guam to support this initiative. And hopefully we can replicate it in other places. Congratulations and undang kalusidus masi for all that you've done and all that you continue to grow. And I will be there growing what you grow moving forward. So on that note, I'm going to pass on the mic to Senator Lujan so he can read this.
Thank you again, Senator Shelly. Again, this is certificate number 138-38 COR. As a sponsor, Senator Shelly Calvo, alongside 14 other senators of the 38th Guam Legislature. And then, again, this is the certificate of recognition to the individuals and organizations for your participation and team collaboration of WPVC Foundation and iCAN Resources, Inc., and commend you for your support and contributions to foster a positive impact on our island community. Joint Tranquility Garden team building activity held on Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. The Committee on Rules of the Mina 38 Legislatura ng Guam herein directs that this official expression of its recognition and commendations be forthwith sent on behalf of the Legislatura ng Guam and the people of Guam, signed and sealed in the city of Agatnia, Guam on the first day of July 2025. Certified by Speaker Frank F. Blas Jr., B. Anthony Ada, Chairperson Committee on Rules, attested by Legislative Secretary Sabrina Salas Matanani, and of course by the sponsor, Senator Shelly V. Calvo. So again, back to you, Majority Whip.
Thank you, Senator. And now we're going to be calling everyone here. First, we'd like to start off with Hyatt Hotel. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ms. Madel. Congratulations, Chef.
Thank you.
Congrats. Madam, that's your certificate. Executive Chef, Miracle Agostini. Chef, again. Thank you. iCAN Resources Incorporated. Congratulations. 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 Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. WPVC Foundation. Miss Alyssa Castro. Miss Alyssa? Congratulations, ma'am. Congrats. Mr. Danny Cosico. Sir, you again.
Thank you again, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Miss Rose Castro.
Just another reason to hug and kiss.
Yes. Miss Dina Tikenko. I love you. Congratulations, everyone. And I'd like to see if iCAN resources. First, I'd like to pass the mic to Hyatt first because I'd like Hyatt to explain and inform the general public how this whole idea came about, because it's such a great idea to have a Tranquility garden. Ms. Madel?
Well, we're very thankful to be part of this endeavor, and we're very, very honored to provide the safe space for everybody where they all gather, connect, and collaborate with each other. I believe the story began with Chef and Marlene when they talk about the whole sustainability, and all the ideas started to come out. And Chef will be more than happy to share that story because he was talking to Marlene all about it. So, Chef.
The story it started really when we met myself and Marlene, and we said we want to make a garden. And he said, yes, Chef, we can do it. And it's the first one, I want to say, in front of everybody, I'm talking to many people as to be the chef at the Hyatt, yes? Many people come to me and say, yes, we can do, Marlene, make it happen. Nobody else, that's what I want to say. And we take it not to the first level, to the second level, and more level to come. Because it's, the embrace of Marlene, it was we name it as a Chef Tony, which is a formal chef working special emotion coming through with me for 10 years. And he's been passed away, and meaning in his time as a chef, he always go out and re-energize himself from the garden. And that's where we say, the people they need that, and they need the place where they can be in public. And that's we say, that's what's the best. People from inside, they can enjoy the lunch, the dinner, or the breakfast, and see the spot outside. Meaning they can see people, but they are themselves, yeah? And that's from there we went to next level, to involve as well the youth. It means we bring the school, when we do the cooking class, to collect the basil from there and teach them to make pesto. And become sustainable is from your little piece of land close to your home or to your place, whatever it is, which is going to give energy to you, and in the same time is going to give you something to eat, which we must have it, yes? And from there, we continue, because sustainable at the Hyatt is the foundation of all of what we do. We get the compost, instead to put it in the landfill, we give it to the farm to table, they bring it back, they make the compost, we put it in Chef Tony garden, and we reuse it. That's where the story is the beginning, but is not the end. That's, I appreciate it really today to come over and to just give this, and we're going to bring it over there. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef. That's such a profound explanation of how it all started and how it's ongoing. And I am deeply enticed to experience the whole scenario of picking from the garden the ingredients and cooking. I love to cook, so Chef, you will have to invite me one of these days. I will be there. Just let me know when. And we'd like to, obviously, to hear from iCAN as well. And brief remarks.
On the iCAN perspective, so this is true that, chefs saying that from farm to table, because I am one of the customers for having breakfast at Hyatt. And then one day, so I'm a little bit curious, these people, doing garden outside of Hyatt. So then one day, Marlene came over to me and started trying to introduce, what their mission is. And from there, so I encouraged our company to collaborate, which is we have our veterans employee also, which is Rose. So then from there, so we collaborated our team building out of Hyatt. So thank you, Marlene. And this is not the last, but then this is the beginning of our mission with WPVC.
Thank you.
Rose is our veterans employee.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you, Senator Calvo, Senator Lujan, and Marlene, for inviting us to be a part of your mission. And we all appreciate it, and we certainly look forward to more and spreading this across our company as well to come out and be a part of the sustainability. And thank you.
I just want to edit one more as a Hyatt, and iCAN, I really love the word iCAN because there is no disability. There is just a chance. You open a door for anyone. There's no say there is disability. iCAN is the right word, and start from a garden as you can become a chef.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for the Hyatt for giving us the area so we can jumpstart a Tranquility Garden initiative. And with that initiative, it has allowed us to keep growing our programs. And just as Danny said from iCAN, this is just the first launch of our initiative with them. So they love to garden. So under their iCAN, I Love to Garden, we are going to help them jumpstart the Dementia Center Community Garden. So what we do in WPVC, we basically partner with any organization, local, federal, or other nonprofit organizations to deploy our programs. So we have that coming up, and then with the Hyatt, we still have a lot of growth that we're doing. We will be doing our microgreens garden, and through the Society of American Military Engineers, they always provide design work for us, so that's ongoing, so we can submit it to the Hyatt corporate for executives for their approval. And I also want to take this opportunity to introduce the leadership on our side. So I have Julie Smithberg. She's also one of the peer leaders for Wounded Warrior Project. She is the vice president of WPVC for Budget and Finance. We don't have money yet, so we're gonna ask you for that later. That's another story. So there's nothing to count yet. And Jen Dakanai, my fellow retiree from the Army National Guard. She is the VP for Outreach. And Elad Levy, my colleague from the 36 LRS LGRM. He's new to Guam, and he said, I'd like to volunteer. I heard you have a lot. I said, oh, good, you asked the right person. And then also I want to recognize my son. He's my legacy soldier, Specialist Joseph Slamka. We just came from the yellow ribbon ceremony because he's part of the deployment. And they are my children. I have a military family. They fuel me for everything that I do. They are my center of gravity. Thank you, son, and thank you for everybody. Any words from you guys? Thank you again.
Thank you. Joshua, come join us, please. Thank you for your service.
Charlie, come on. Charlie, come on.
Thank you so much, guys. This mission is so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you very much to all your efforts. This initiative is very, very inspiring, and it's needed in our community. It actually taps in multi-level. It's a multifaceted type of collaboration. It's incredible that you guys put this together just as part of idea. So it shows that collaboration is really integral in a small island like we have here on Guam. So thank you so much for all what you guys do and all your efforts. And we look forward to seeing more, to see this grow, this initiative grow, and more collaboration. And we encourage the community to sign up and volunteer. And if there is a need out there for you guys, this may be very helpful. So I am signing up right now. How about you, Senator?
I'm there.
All right. So on that note, thank you so much, and God bless you all.